Hey YouTube, is Everything Apple's Pro. In this video, I'm very excited to show how to restore your iOS devices on iOS 8 through iOS 8.1 without losing your jailbreak and keeping that jailbreak and keeping the same iOS software you've had before. And you can see everything on my Twitter post and more. So basically, SemiRestore is the program we're going to be using. It is for iOS 8 and it is released today. You can restore your jailbroken iOS devices from iOS 5 through iOS 8.1. So not 8.1.1 or not 8.2 but 8.1 up to that software without losing your jailbreak or your iOS software version. Fairly simple, fairly easy to do, and it's very awesome. So please, I want to mention this before I go and start the video showing how to do this and everything. Number one, please go ahead and downgrade to iOS 8.1 while you can, while the signing window is still open before Apple patches it, because very soon Apple will patch the signing window and not allow anybody to downgrade back to iOS 8.1, and you'll be stuck with iOS 8.1.1 or iOS 8.2 betas. So please don't do that. Please don't let you be it, and please go ahead and downgrade if you want to keep your jailbreak and everything like that through iTunes or something like that. And you can actually use this program also to keep your same version. I'll show in a second how to do that. So it requires a couple things. First, you need to open SSH. So go ahead and install that through Cydia, and it'll also install a secondary package called OpenSSL. And there's some other requirements I'll talk to in just a second, talk about and everything, go over. It's fairly simple to do. Now remember, you don't have to do this, but if you're going to restore your device, you can restore it and keep your jailbreak and have everything wiped and very easily not go through iTunes at all. And right now this is only through Windows and Linux. Okay, so now you can see this is an iPod Touch on iOS 8.1. You can see everything right here. So now let's go ahead and set the device down after we plug it in to the computer, to my Windows machine. Now navigate to the site right here. It is called semi-restore.com, and there's some scam sites, so go ahead and check down below in the description for a full link and everything. And the download link, the direct download link, will be here also. Mega from the site, you can see that will also be down below in the description. So just go ahead and download it onto your Windows and Linux machine. Go ahead and extract it, and then just go ahead and run the program. And it looks something like this. And then you go ahead and I'll go and zoom in so you can see a second. Okay, so here's the program. Here's what it does, what it looks like. It has my device, the iPod Touch 5th generation, on iOS 8.1. So everything I just showed right here. So you need your device connected to the computer or to Windows. Now you're just going to click SemiRestore. And it's going to go ahead and connect the device and do everything else to that. And it'll take just a second. While it does that, I'll go over all the instructions and everything that we need for SemiRestore. So first we need SemiRestore program. We need a Windows or Linux machine. You need 5 or 10 minutes. You need to open SSH, which I've shown how to install on here on my iPod Touch 5th generation. You just open Cydia, search that package in Cydia. Fairly simple, and then that would be it. Then you just need a computer running Windows or Linux, and a Mac version should be coming soon from the developer. I'll leave information for the developer down below in the description also if you want to contact him. There's also a bunch of threads, different things on Reddit and stuff on other sites about this, so troubleshooting and everything will be online. So it just came out today, the new version of it and everything, and you can see my device is still doing stuff. It says do not touch the device, so don't really mess with it while the program is running. Then it says semi-restore complete, so that's a fairly simple time. And my device should be rebooting in just a second. I'll go ahead and show that when it does that. So let's see what else it requires. So important, it needs the Windows XP, and you can see now my device is rebooting. So that was fairly simple because I didn't have much data on my iPod. It supports both Linux versions, 32 and 64-bit Linux. You need the latest iTunes, and you need iTunes and the .NET files on your Windows machine or Linux. You need to read the README file for Linux devices, and there's different FAQs, asked questions and everything. So it's not restoring to a different firmware, but just getting all the data off the device with keeping the jailbreak and keeping the iOS software it has on. The developer is Coolstar, and that has his Twitter page right here. Go follow him. He's a developer who makes a lot of Cydia tweaks and cool stuff, and there's credits to all the jailbreak developers and everything like that. Like I said, please get to the right site. There are some scam sites. semi-restore.com, and I will leave the link and the direct mega link to download both of them down below in the description for you to check out. It's awesome. It's really awesome to do. It's fairly simple. Just open the program and just click SemiRestore. Fairly easy. Let the green bar go up and then we should be done. So let's just go ahead and unplug the device, and you can see it's still rebooting, so I'll let it just do that for a second and I'll come back and show the device once it goes ahead and reboots. So it does support all devices, or most devices, or all devices on all iOS softwares from iOS 5 through iOS 8.1. And once new jailbreaks come out and everything, there'll be some new versions probably for that also. And there's other alternatives, but SemiRestore is probably the easiest and the best alternative to any other to downgrade your, basically restore your jailbreak on all your data and everything. But you get to keep the jailbreak and you get to keep the iOS software version. And so nothing like that with downgrading or nothing, no pains and hassles with that. So my device is still rebooting. It should take another minute or two. You might need to hold both the power and the home and just reboot and see what happens. It should take just a second and then we should be back. So I'm rebooting my device. I just did a hard reset. I'll go ahead and show it what it's doing and everything. So it's just now booting up onto the iOS. So that'll take another minute, maybe a minute, not very long. It should be fairly quickly. All we need, once again, I just want to stress this one more time. You just need a Windows computer. You need to be on the site. You need to make sure not to be on the scam site. You need to be on the correct site. So SemiRestore8 Windows file, very easy to do. Just go ahead and open the program and download it, everything like that. Then go ahead and open the program and just click SemiRestore. Fairly simple, fairly easy to do. And I'm kind of getting into a boop loop here for some reason, but it works completely fine and everything. Let me go ahead and plug my device back in, maybe see what it's doing. That might take another second, so let's just go ahead and see what it's doing real quick. And you have to install OpenSSH. I can't stress that enough. We do need OpenSSH for this because it does like restore like through certain things that won't work without it. So it does need that and require that. And you can find that package online, or you can find it in the Cydia store. And for some reason my device isn't booting up correctly right this second, but it should come up in another minute, or I will just end the video, I'm not sure. But you can see here's all the requirements. Here's the important README and credits and everything. Cool stuff, really cool stuff. Just open the program, click SemiRestore. Very easy. My device is still rebooting, but you can see that's how you do it. I'll see you next one. Thanks a lot. Peace.